Today in our 2018 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport, we're going to be test fitting the Yakima Core Bar Roof Rack system, consisting of part numbers Y00421. These are the Core Bar Cross Bars, 50 inches long. We'll also be using part number Y00148. These are the SkyLine towers for the Yakima Cross Bars, particularly for fixed mounting points. And finally, part number Y00233. These are the landing pads for the Yakima control towers. The Yakima Core Bar Roof Rack system is great for carrying a wide variety of accessories while freeing up space inside your Outlander Sport. This can carry anything from bike racks to cargo baskets to cargo boxes. The core bars themselves combine the strength of a round bar, but the aerodynamics of an aero bar. This is going to cut down wind noise and drag while you drive. Now, some noise is going to be produced, but not as much as round or square bars. This roof rack system offers a nice factory-style look to it once it's installed. However, you can't use T-Track accessories with it. If you do want to use T-Track accessories, Yakima does have a Jetstream roof rack system that will allow you to do that. Also, with the end caps here, they're very easy to take on and take off. You just pop it open like so, and it slides right out. And when you're not using them, they do come with these covers for the landing pads, so you can leave them on there and they're ready for next time. And once you have everything closed up, you can replace this plastic knockout with the SKS lock system, which is sold separately, to secure it to your roof as well. But you can also make it key-to-like with the accessories you're hauling. Now I'd like to give you a couple quick measurements. From the center of the roof to the bottom of the bar is going to be about 3 1/8 of an inch. From the center to the top is going to be about 4 1/8 of an inch. So that's more than enough space in between the bar and the roof to wrap around your accessories and not make contact with it. However, this does sit a lot higher than most roof rack systems like this. So when you have your bike racks or your cargo baskets, just keep that in mind when you're pulling in your garage. Both bars combined have a carrying capacity of 220 pounds, which is more than most roof rack systems offer. However, you always want to go with your vehicle's manufacturer's recommendations for how much weight you can put on your roof. Now that we've gone over some of the features of the roof rack system, let's go ahead and show you how it installs. We have a front bar already installed on our Outlander Sport, and we have our rear bar partially assembled on our table. So our first step is we're going to take the tower and take our fit kit for our bar and install it on the other side. So our first step is we'll take our plastic piece here that's going to connect to our bar, and we'll pop it in the top portion until you hear a little bit of a snap. Next, we'll take this metal bracket and slide it onto our bar. This is shaped a specific way so it'll fit on the bar perfectly. And to make things a little bit easier on us, we're actually going to flip the bar upside down. We'll also put on our end cap now, just so this doesn't slide right off. And next, we'll take the bolt on the top and connect it to our metal bracket. To tighten it down, we'll use the included tightening tool. And one of the nice things about this tightening tool is it's going to let you know when you have it torqued to its specifications, because you're going to hear 2 or 3 audible clicks. Kind of takes the guesswork out of it. All right. Now this is tightened to the actual bracket, but it's not necessarily tightened to the bar yet. We're going to do that a little bit later when we have everything in place. Next, we'll move on to the roof of our vehicle. Now we're at the roof of the vehicle, and our next step is to remove this plastic covering piece here so we can reveal our fixed mounting point. There are 2 arrows to let you know which way this plastic piece pushes forward to be released. And to help things out, we'll take a regular flathead screwdriver, just kind of nudge it forward, and that pops right out. And there you can see our fixed mounting point. Now we can take our landing pad and put that in place as well. We'll first take our rubber protective pad here and just kind of line up with our mount. So it just pushes in. It can be kind of a pain. And next we can start installing our hardware. We'll start with the plastic washer, which gets set on the inside there. And then you need to go to your instructions to figure out how many regular flat washers you need to put in play. For this one, it's just going to be 1 single one. Then you also have to find out which style bolt you need to use as well, which we'll be using this style. Then we line up the bolt with our fixed mounting point. We can start tightening that down with the included Allen tool. Make sure everything is sitting nice and flush on our vehicle here, because we want it looking pretty. All right, now we can grab our bar and set it in place. Before we set the bar in place, you do want to make sure that our end caps are in the open position. Line it up with the other side there. Set it down. Then we'll do the same for our passenger side. It's going to sit in that mount that we just installed. There we go. And once we have the overhang even on both sides, then we can tighten down the screw in the center here, which is going to tighten down our tower to our bar. And like with tightening down the previous screw, you are going to hear those audible clicks, so you know when it's tight and ready. And finally, to lock everything in place, we push our cover shut, and now we're ready to load up our gear and hit the road. And there you have it for the Yakima Core Bar Roof Rack system on our 2018 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport.